so much, Daria. That was great. Any other tips for our young people? That's it, girl. Ooh, that is good preaching. Thank you, girlfriend. I appreciate it. That is so good. Yeah, your parents are not gonna, they're not gonna steer you wrong. You know, I know at this age you're probably like, they don't know what they're talking about, honey. Yes, they do know what you're talking about. I want to read this to you. These are 40 people. I'm not gonna read all 40 people, but you can, this is an Inc. magazine. This is another great entrepreneur magazine to be a part of. But there are 40 young people who became millionaires before they were 20 years old. Okay, Ashley Quells, the founder of whateverlife.com, got her ingenious idea back in 2004 when she was just 14. Meant to showcase her design skills, the site really took off when Quells started doing or dueling out freebie MySpace layouts. An anonymous buyer offered her $1.5 million and the car of her choice, but she declined. I mean, that is huge. It was just an idea. So you don't even have to be like super smart. It's just about moving on that idea that comes to you. Juliet Brindek, she began creating sketch characters at 10 and then developed a complimentary social media platform at 16. Her Miss O and Friends company is now worth an estimated $15 million, though Brindek gets most of her revenue from ads. That is crazy. Are you kidding me? 10 years old, she was just sketching. So this is why you want to put little Johnny in art class, because if you notice all of a sudden this brother got some skills, he might be the next Picasso, okay? So this chick now is worth $15 million and used her platform as social media. Social media is huge. You have people becoming wealthy just off of Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. And so this is why we have to get involved in this, because that's the biggest advertising. Do you know that there are advertising firms that are hurting? These advertising firms have had to totally change the way they do business, and they've had to start figuring out how to maximize social media, because otherwise it was going to run them out of business. Okay? Sean Belnick, with just $600. Belnick started an e-tail shop at 16, beginning with small items such as trading cards. He then moved on to furniture, founding bizchair.com and proving a knack for the market. By the time he was 20, he was worth $24 million. Come on, somebody. So you can see, taking small, simple ideas and blowing them up. Listen, if you've got a question or comment, you can call in right now at 242-7760. All right, listen to this. Adam Horwitz, when he was just 15, Horwitz challenged himself to make his first million by his 21st birthday. He's the developer of Mobile Monopoly, which is a tutorial for learning mobile marketing. He reached his goal and earns an anonymous six-figure income. Honey, that is just absolutely. A couple more here. Cameron Johnson. By the time he was 11, Johnson's knack for creating greeting cards. Okay? Greeting cards. So we can see these are not like these big, ingenious, super hard concepts and ideas. It's just everyday ideas. And by the way, if you don't know, you're listening to the Jewel Tankard Financial Show right now. You can call us at 242-7760. You got a question. But greeting cards, he had earned him thousands of dollars and leverage to start his own business. Surfingprizes.com, again, that's surfingprizes.com, was his investment strategy, which is a toolbar service that rakes in about $350,000 a month. When he was a high school senior, he was worth at least $1 million. And you know what I want to know is, what were the parents saying to them? I mean, I would imagine those parents, I'm so proud of you. You can do anything that God has called you to do. There are no impossibilities. Don't allow money to stop you. So many times people are like, well, we don't have the money. Listen, there's scholarships out there. Even if you like say, there's this art class that I really want to get my child in, they don't have a scholarship, go to that instructor, go to the owner of the school and say, listen, my child, I believe, is gifted in this. If you would give him a chance, I'm starting a new job in a couple months, could he just be your one case? I'm telling you right now, with Millionaires Club that I do, I have women all the time that'll reach out and, you know, now don't call and be like, Shawty, she said that she be giving. No. But what I was saying is, There's some women who really just, abusive relationship, 8 kids, husband left. I mean, there's some real strong situations. And I'm like, yeah, let that girl come in here because I want to see her turn her life around. So, the art class or the music class or the travel club may have that same mentality. Don't assume just because you don't have the money or the wherewithal that they're going to tell you no. Be willing to push down the door for your child, because that's going to affirm the gifts that's on the inside of them. That's going to affirm the talents that's on the inside of them. And if it's not easy, don't be afraid. This is something I had to learn. Lord Jesus knows I'm guilty. I want to protect my children if it got hard. No, let them deal with that. Because that's what's going to give them the tough skin emotionally and mentally to be able to not just start the business, but finish the business. They got to know how to handle pressure. They got to know what to do when it gets hard. They got to learn how to trust their gut. And so you got to affirm that. You want to affirm that in them. It'll make such a big deal. Now, there are a couple more tips that I want to give you before we get ready to finish up. Number one, give your children responsibility in business. It could be anything from filing paperwork, filing checks, bookkeeping, accounting. Make sure that they meet your attorney. Make sure they meet your banker. Make sure that they meet your financial wealth advisor. Make sure that you take them to seminars. If you're going to a seminar where they're teaching on whatever, precious metals and oils or anything with the economy, international business, take them to those places. Let them sit there. Let them listen to those conversations. Let them see how you overcome objections. Let them see your thought process when you're negotiating a business, when we're closing on a property. We took one of our children to that particular close. Why? Because we wanted them to see all the interaction between us and the mortgage broker, and us asking them the final questions about, making sure we had the title and blah, 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 blah. Get them involved in those business meetings. Don't have them, just sit at home, playing Xbox or video games all day, because that's not going to help to develop them into the people that they're supposed to be. And then family vacations. Try to do more family vacations than just going to the family funeral. I'm Beulah Dad, so we're going to all get in the car, wrap up some pound cake and some chicken. Come on, somebody, we're going to drive down there, and that's our vacation. That is not a vacation. Again, I know a lot of times people feel like, girl, I don't have the money, so you talking out like this, but no. Listen, you can go up the streets of Gatlinburg. The whole point is that you get moving and that you start, because otherwise it'll be work. And Ben and I, as much as we love to work, and borderline workaholics, Lord knows, we try to say, listen, we have got to take vacation time, because otherwise it's not worth it. Our children need to see more than just Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Nashville, and we've got to make sure that we're spending time with enjoying what we've worked so hard to build. And so I want to encourage you, if you didn't do it 2014, doggone it, this is your year. I'm going somewhere, okay, somewhere. And hopefully it's somewhere fun and all that kind of stuff. But you got to go on a family vacation, and it can't be Auntie Beulah's funeral, Beulah May's funeral. I remember that as a kid. We be going to funerals. That's not the family vacation. Okay, so I want to encourage you to do that. Listen, we would love to see you on New Year's Eve at the Destiny Center. We're going to be there 9:30 p.m. We'll start corporate prayer at 10 p.m. Ben and I will be up there. Ben G. Jr. is going to be DJing. And also, Ben is going to be doing a mini concert with Shelly Massey and Aaron and Cicely Mason. Yeah, honey, they're going to all be in the house. You'll also get a chance to see all the family, all the cast of Thick of the Water. We're going to have a great time. So I am super excited about New Year's Eve. I just know God's going to do some powerful things. There'll also be a prophetic word of the Lord. You'll hear about the vision of Destiny Center for 2015 and what God is doing. Let me tell you something. When God saved you, when God blesses you, He doesn't just have you in mind. He wants to bless your entire family. So you can bring your family out there, okay? You bring your family out there, bring your friends. But I look to see you on New Year's Eve. Also, tune in next Monday, same time. And we'll be continuing this conversation in raising successful children to be in business. That means it's going to be perfect. That means it's going to be easy, but you can do it. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Also, get on JewelTankard.org to join the Millionaires Club. That will be starting up in March of this year. 6-week session, change your life, 4 different packages that are going to help you with product development, branding, building you a website. Everything that you need is right there in that package. So get on jeweltaker.org if you want more information about managing your finances. How should you be securing your financial portfolio with so much financial instability? Honey, let me tell you something. The rich are still getting richer, and I've got that information. So again, join me at jeweltaker.org. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Jewel Tanker Financial Show, and make it a great day. Prosper big, and God bless.